Hey, this is Jason C., Home Solar Advisor here in the SF Bay Area, and thanks a lot for checking out this presentation. Hopefully, you've checked out some of my other presentations. Uh, Really, to get the picture of what I'm doing here is to make it easy for any homeowner online here in the SF Bay Area, independently and objectively, know if solar is a very attractive thing or would be competitive in your particular situation. Um, Especially, with the news out there, or just it's kind of on the radio of these ways that don't cost any money out of pocket or very little to actually get a system installed. Um, More like a strategy of paying for solar monthly and getting a better rate than your utility. Um, Similarly, just in the last couple of years, you can purchase a system up front and have it be now very competitive. So this presentation, let's think in terms of gasoline, and I'll relate that directly to how to look in your PG&E bill, and you could just kind of see for yourself how to compare to solar rates, what you're already paying to the utility. So I started with this graphic on the left. I thought was pretty funny, but we're just so familiar with. You have to drive to work. We just see it every time we drive up to the pump, what it costs and the real volatility in gas prices. The other day I just saw I was getting again up to close to $4 a gallon here in California, February in 2012. So um, the way to start thinking about solar and compare it to PG&E bill is if you look on the right, imagine there was like a hidden gas station, just really hard to find, but it had prices of 6, 7 years ago, and there was no real extra membership fee to get in. It was just hard to find. Once you found it, you would definitely go there or at least check it out. So that's how I see solar, especially in the last couple of years. And let's look at how it compares directly PG&E rates. How can you look on your bill here? Um, so this is the real, I think, most compelling information is just strictly the rate information from PG&E. If you look at page 3 of your electricity bill, it'll say electric detail. Um, Really, the basic idea is the more you use, the more PG&E charges. They just want to really, they created these penalty rates for houses that use more to really motivate people to conserve. I just think these rates just aren't realistic, and most homes quickly go into their upper rates. So if you look on the left, these two rates are, let's say your bill is $75 electric or less, you're paying kind of their lower tier 1 and tier 2 rates, and that's what you would see on your bill. Um, those even have starting to creep up lately, which they never used to. So I guess all rates are starting to feel this. Um, but once you get up to 100 or a little bit higher, that's where you really start to pay attention to your bill. You'll see they'll probably start billing you up around the 30-cent range, just a tiny bit less than 30 cents these days. Um, that is the penalty. That's like paying double their normal rates. Solar can definitely be had for less than that. And then if we keep going further, if you are at $150 or more, you're really up in their upper rates, 34 cents. Um, those rates just 7 years ago were 18 and 22. So the way solar works is if your roof can just produce 40-50% of your power, you completely take PG&E's control away. You basically will be completely out of their upper rates and get rid of most of your bill. They just will not be able to charge you there. So that's what solar really does. And again, you can most people are choosing to do it on a monthly basis where you get a rate for your power. Um, this next slide just shows, imagine if you paid attention to it every year. 7 years ago, a 149 bill has gone up 45% to 215. Solar, and that's almost all in the upper rates. So solar would have eliminated that. So you would no longer feel this 9% inflation for this level of bill. This last slide I think is the most important. It's the strategy. You don't necessarily have to get a big system to produce all your power to get the best bang for your buck. So that's what I help advise on. You can get like 40%, have a system produce 40% of your power, but then it's coming down 55% on your PG&E electric side. So that's just call it bang for your buck. That's the type of stuff I do by email. I just definitely can look at your roof and send you a whole analysis. So check out my next presentations. You'll see, as if it's a virtual presentation to real homeowners, how much they paid, what rates they got. And thanks again for listening to my presentation.